Hello everyone. This is the story of school Sveti Sava from Kikinda, how we spent our days during LTT in Baeza in Spain in Measure Me Up project Erasmus Plus. So, here we go from the beginning. Everything started for us a little bit harder because computer told us we need to have visa to get in Spain, but we knew that we don't need visa. So it was 3 hours struggling with computer, trying just to check in the tickets, plane tickets. After we did it all, we had another shock. Our dear colleague, our teacher Tanya, was tested positive COVID and she must stay at home. So instead of 6 of us, only 5 of us remain to go to Spain tomorrow morning. After all the problems solved, early in the morning, we were in Belgrade airport and 5 a.m. we were checked in, but still working because, as you can see, work in progress. And with the first rays of sun, we were in the plane trying to fly over the Europe. And we did it. We flew over Europe and over River Main and get to our first stop, Frankfurt, Germany. And you can see our little bird that took us to Germany. But somebody need to shop early in the morning, and the shopping in Germany is really great early in the morning, especially when you shop perfumes. Somebody likes shopping, somebody likes sleeping in the plane. And then we flew over the Alps and see the first sight of Spain. We saw Meseta Heights, and then we are almost get to Madrid, a little town just by Madrid. In Madrid, our friends Azucena and Alexandra, Azucena from Baeza, Spain, and Alexandra from Budapest, Hungary, they welcomed us and we went together to meet the rest of Hungarian Budapest crew. So we had a nice talk, laugh, meet each other while waiting to our friends from Croatia land in Madrid, and after Croatia team landed, we went by bus to Baeza, and only 5 hours later, here we are in the night, 10 o'clock p.m. Here we are on the streets of Baeza. It was very strange for us. As you can see, nobody on the streets at 10 o'clock p.m. Sunday evening in Baeza, a beautiful little sleepy town. And here we are, our first dinner, in a place in front of which you can see Antonio Machado, one of the most popular Spanish poets and definitely the most popular poet from Baeza. Here you can see a traditional Spanish breakfast, very tasty, believe me, with olive oil, tomatoes, and you can see how they make it. When we talk about food, we really had Olympic food, seafood, and really, really tasty and so sweet food. But enough about food, except churros. Believe me, this sweet is something I can eat all the time. It really blew my mind. These churros with hot chocolate, something really delicious. If you never tried it, it's really time you must try. So here we are, a great team. As you can see, this is the Sveti Sava school from Kikinda team. From left to right, you can see Nina, Mia, myself, and Milica. Yes, you're right, we have two Milica. So this is team of us, and here it is, team of all of us. The whole crew that made LTT in Baeza, Spain measure up Erasmus Plus project. A great team, believe me. On our first day, we presented our school and our town as everybody else did. Everybody presented their towns and their schools. We met each other and we had a really great and interesting time. And then during the break, we were introduced to some kind of Spanish culture, some type of Spanish culture. This is flamenco, a really nice dance, really nice music. They really welcomed us on a really great way. Now you will see a team that made sure everything was okay, a team which worked 24 hours a day during all those days in Baeza. Here is the non-stop working crew. First day we had games, workshops, and then we worked in groups. I mean, students worked in groups. They made for mixed groups, and every day they needed to work something in the group. They did it in those four groups. After siesta, continuation of work. Students go outside and work something about buildings, and the teachers, they are looking for a good view and orange trees. On our second day, we met City Jaén and had workshops in Jaén Museum about workshops about all measuring instruments. Here you can see they worked in groups again inside the museum, and they carefully listened to an olive oil expert. Here he is. Thank you. Some of them found a great lookout on the top of museum and took selfie. And after the top of museum, they went down to the basement, where is great archaeological site. After museum, we walked through a city of Jaén, met its streets, we saw cathedral, and we had a really great time in this really beautiful Spanish town. After we came from Jaén, students after siesta had chemistry workshops in school, and seniors researched the school. As you can see, they learned something in the library, and after that they visited the rest of the school. And during the visit, we met Lady Juanita, lady whose bones are still in school and they are great for biology lessons. On third day, we visited Granada, toured Alhambra and the Science Park. We had really two great tours and a really beautiful sunny day. Here are some photos from Alhambra from that really beautiful visit. Here we are in Alhambra. And here we are in the Science Park. In Science Park, first we met a man who told us a lot of interesting stuff about the birds, and then birds flew over our heads like eagles and owls. You can see one owl flying above our heads. And after that, we had workshops inside the science park. We saw a lot of interesting things from astronomy, geography, biology, and other sciences. Some little photos little number of the photos you will see. This is the great instruments and great stuff we saw inside. Telescope on the right side of the screen. Then you can see a human heart in real size in the middle. From the up left is a whale heart. Down you can see the skulls of human skulls from the history until the Homo sapiens, which is the brightest one down there. And you can see an old car in Serbia. We call that car Fića. It is Fiat 500. When geography teacher wants to become biologists, this is what happens. And after that, you need to find somebody to fix the mess you made. And here is the team which fixed the mess we made. On Thursday, day 4, we started at classroom, and after siesta, we went to the neighbor town of Ubeda. But while we were in the classroom, we had a visit. We had a guest. A teacher, Danilo, from Sveti Sava school in Kikinda, Serbia, visited us. Where is Danilo? Here he is. You can see him on the screen of computer. He was online, our guest. Then we went to Ubeda, a little town which is all big, almost Kikinda is, almost the same number of habitats, about 36,000 people live in Ubeda, just like in Kikinda, a very beautiful small town, only a few minutes away from Baeza. We toured a little, we saw a lot of beautiful buildings, learned something about history of Ubeda. We took some photos, of course, and we saw that even monuments in Ubeda wear masks. The sun was going down and Ubeda became more and more beautiful. And you must take a photo of it. And here we are, all of us in Ubeda in the evening. But we we didn't only toured the town, we learned everything about olive oil production. We learned that in that area they have 66 million of plants of olives. 66 million plants. We learned every step of production of olive oil, and at the end we didn't only learn how they produce, we learned how to grade the quality of oil. We learned to recognize which is the best quality oil and which is the less quality oil. And we had fun. We tried all of that oil and learned. On the last day, we finished our catalog of activities and diplomas were awarded that day. And here we are, Serbian team, Sveti Sava school with diplomas. Who went for COVID test had chance to see bullfighting arena and meet the mayor of Baeza. And we had that chance. So here we are in the middle of bullfighting arena, and here is mayor of Baeza, Miss Lola. And it was really positive. The tests are negative, so everything was ready to return to Kikinda. Green tests and green lights to go home. We hang out at the airport for a while with Croatian team. We are with our new friends from Osijek in Croatia, and after that we just waited for a flight to take us home. Our bird came and everything was ready for return. Ready, set, go. And late in the evening, February 5th, almost midnight, we were in the capital of Serbia, in Belgrade. And on the February 6th, 2 a.m., the episode Baeza ends. We are full of beautiful memories and waiting for the new episode. This is our story while waiting for a new one. Thank you for watching.